Welcome. I want to start today with an understanding of something. This is something I've worked on a while ago, but I want to bring it to you guys for discussion reasons. That's the reason why this YouTube channel is made. Understanding art is understanding of what we're going to talk about today. My definition of art, everyone's definition is different. My definition I have Helene Santiago, try to butcher your name. My definition of art is the way of communicating to an audience pictures, music, painting, other sorts of emotion, such as paintings as Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. Got Star Wars that just came out. You got Bruno Mars, I believe the name is. Man, these all can portray as different types of things that can portray through emotions and to appease the audience. Santiago, definition of art, which I think is a little better than mine, is the process of deliberately arranging elements in a way that appeals to the senses or emotion. This can be illustrated through nature. This can be illustrated through stringed instruments, woodwinds, talent of singing. Understanding these things is kind of an idea of what we're going to walk into. So, with this, we have different ways things that can happen. So, we're going to start with today's discussion, as you now understand what we're going to walk into, is pro-game is art and anti-game is art. These two are discussions that have been happening. It hasn't been really talked about because a lot of people don't understand what the medium is for video games. So with this, let's walk into pro-game terms. I am pro-game because it makes sense to me. Because with many different arrays of games, such as Mario Brothers, Mass Effect, such as BioShock, other games that follow an artistic value. Even Skyrim is a good definition of a game. Even Just Cause 3, as you see me playing right now, is a good way of purveying what is art. What I'm doing in Just Cause 3 right now is going through showing you the different styles of vistas, different atmospheres, how this plays, in fact, getting close to things, getting far from things, and you see how it works. With that, you're seeing how nature in the game progresses. And you see how it appeals to the game. Your island, tropical, you see everything in front of you for what it is. A few years ago, Smithonian actually had a gaming center where they had Mario Bros. Mass Effect games from the 1870s, the 1880s, all being displayed as artwork. You have Minecraft was there being displayed as artwork. Some of the Pixar is fantastic. That's what they used. They gave all credit to the people who used it, plus the game itself. It is a fantastic viewing. If you ever got to see it, it would blow your mind. There's a few games out there, such as Flow and Flower, that are on PlayStation, that are fantastic. They appeal to the senses of what it looks like, of what they're trying, of basically the nature that behind it, that brings a story with it. It has interesting music, it pushes you as the title, it throws you in the direction that you want to be thrown into. Because you're trying to bring light to a desolate wasteland as this one pet. by planting many seeds along the way, you grow. Your standing gets better. With that, is a fantastic point of view for this, because we're proving at that point with Flower that it's that art can be conveyed through video games. With Halo, you have the original soundtrack, you have the original song. The way it's conveyed brings you a feeling of mystery and epic. It's Origanal did a fantastic job, and for what is it's a fantastic game for the music. Recently with Halo 5 Guardians, the graphics really pull in the player with the views of not knowing what's going on. With story-wise, you have games like Mass Effect. Even not just looks beautiful, but sounds beautiful. And the story is beautiful. It follows Shepard through a space opera that cannot be explained unless you've played all 3 games. And where it's going to go in the dramas will be amazing. But before it gets crazy. Now, I've gone on about the pro game side. Let's talk about the anti-game artist side. With that, I have only one person that I've found information from, and apparently he's a very good movie critic, because he understands this stuff, but he doesn't understand how video games can be art. Roger Ebert. He believes that video games can never be art. It's basically, it can be, it's just going to take a long time, in my opinion, but he thinks it can never be art. It's impossible that video games can portray nature and portray a good story with good sound. And sadly, he passed away, I believe. I have to double check my sources, but he's a fantastic reviewer when it comes to this type of stuff. With that being said, he's looked over movies since, I believe, since early 80s, early 70s, around one of those two, because he's seen how visually it grew. People were saying movies back then would never become. I'm getting off track and going straight back to video games. He believes that video games cannot receive the better end of the stick, as I would say. He thinks that it would portray enough emotion to the audience. Wouldn't see much to go with it. Yes, he thinks. He thinks that most of these are just crackpots waste of time. And that's his opinion. I don't have many other people who are anti-game games art. If you guys find some, please leave it down below. I would like to hear from you guys about what you guys think about this, because it's interesting of what can happen from this. It's a fantastic view of what this could possibly be, and this is just the beginning. We need to go further. We need to see where it goes. We need people like Mario McDonald making great music for games. We need BioWare making fantastic stories, visuals. We need a lot of things to happen. The fact that they got put on display in Smithonian a while back was fantastic. But enough about what I said. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Put them in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you later.